And this is another video coming from Matthew Morgan again, just to explain this. God does not hate anyone who decides to date the same sex, two different sexes, get a sex change, anything like that. He understands your life, he loves you, cares about you, all that. He knows that you decided to be who you are due to your life circumstances. He understands that it forgives it all. God's not, man. He looks at the things that cause things to happen, not just you doing it, but what caused you to do it. So if you're gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, you'll all get back into heaven, because trust me, this body ain't going to heaven. The spirit is. And God knows the spirit of the person that he made. So whatever lifestyle you choose to live, he already understands and forgives it. He still loves you. Church is just going to tell you that being homosexual or gay or bisexual or tranny is a sin, because the church can't do it, or they do it on the down low, and they're mad because they can't out loud live that way. So they'll tell you anything's a sin if they can't do it. Church just likes control, and they're mad because God won't punish you or condemn you for being like that. So they tell you it's a sin because they know you don't truly know who God is. So they're going to make God look like some figure that you can fear and worship and fear, and have that fear turned into faith and shit like that. Also, God does not send people that commit suicide to hell, because he knows that you're battling demons that are hard to sometimes overcome, especially with being human. Everyone has different levels of integrity and strength and willpower to be able to deal with demons. And some people suffer in silence and don't want other people having to deal with their demons for so long that them demons just overtake them and they just take their life. And Jesus is on one side whispering in that person's ear, telling them, you got worth, don't do this, I can help you get through this. Your life will be so much better, please, I promise you. Them demons are just whispering in your ear, no, don't believe it, he's lying to you. If he really cared about you, why are you suffering the way you are? People don't realize people that commit suicide have hidden demons you don't know nothing about. And Jesus won't throw you to hell because he understands that you're human and you can only handle so much down here. Especially if you're someone who's been through nothing but hell repeatedly and bad things have always happened to you. He can't stop it because you're human, and while you're in this body, Satan and his demons have the right to mess with you. Unfortunately, they do, because you're on neutral ground, which is earth. So both God helps, Satan hurts. Jesus heals, the demons of hell fuck you over. So when you do that to yourself, just know he's not going to send you to hell. But when you go up there, you're going to talk to him. He's just going to tell you, I understand what you did. I'm not going to punish you. It hurts me because you left the world before I got to help you truly live out your purpose, but I get it. You went through stuff that you couldn't deal with. So understand, you're going to stay up here. But I'm also going to ask you, do you want to go back to earth and relive your life again and find your purpose so that way you can live it out and pass away peacefully? Or do you want to just stay up here and try to work out work out your demons? But no, Jesus doesn't send no one to hell for living a certain way. Only person that can send you to hell is you, because you didn't let go of your guilt of stuff, which is hard to do as a human if no one gives you actual reason to do it. Just so it's out there, And like I said before, the church only calls a sin what the church can't do out loud. So, and honestly, the church don't need to be talking about sinning, because the church did the biggest sin in human history, which is killing the Son of God. So if the church want to call anyone a humongous sinner, it might as well refer to itself that way, because y'all killed Jesus. And that's because of the church killing Jesus that the entire world's suffering right now. Just so y'all know, that death of Jesus was not a good thing, it was bad. That's why death occurs, that's why you suffer, that's why you get sick, that's why people can be punished, because of the church and what it did to Jesus on that crucifix. And just so you know, the word church does not mean truth. The word church means to crush and take away the truth. That's why you only hear a bullshit in church that puts you to sleep and bores you. they're going to keep retelling you the same stuff because they don't want you to grow and learn. That's why they call you a baby in Christ, because they're saying even as a full-grown person, you don't know nothing. Period. You know nothing. And if you try to go into church with a doxology or a doxology, an ideology, or a theology that has nothing to do with the church or how it believes things, even if you're right, they will still kick you out and exile you or tell you to change your beliefs, or you can't be here anymore, or you can't attend this church anymore. So I'm just letting you know that they will tell you things like that. And it's cool, don't be mad, because the same thing happened to Jesus. He tried to go telling people the truth, and he got murdered for it. So if you get murdered or hated for it, that's just natural, because the same thing was done to Jesus. And please remember this. The world accepted Jesus. The church is the one who didn't accept him. The world openly accepts Jesus for his flaws and his truth. The church is the one that killed him and rejected him. Just remember that. The church is the reason why Jesus is, passed away. The church is the reason why the world suffers to this day. The church is the reason why Satan has the right to pretty much torture humanity the way he does. All this extra is because the church is one bad decision to murder Satan. I'm sorry, not murder Satan, but murder Jesus and pass the torch of that murder on to on to everyone else who's not a pope or something like that. Just so y'all know that. So I just want you to know that. I'm out.